Top Gun Maverick saved the theater.
It did.
They really did.
True.
We have a poster for Top Gun Maverick in our
MI1.
studio.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Where's the Mission Impossible poster? Exactly. Shut up, Jason.
You know what? Oh, I'm sorry that we can't all ride the bandwagon at the same time.
We don't want you on the
Yeah.
wagon.
Seats 4.
I don't.
Help me, Tom Cruise! In this episode, we are doing a head-to-head bracket fight of all the Tom Cruise movies to see which Tom Cruise movie is the very best. Let's get into it. I'm your dorky DJ, Corey Winter. Joining me here for this discussion and debate, we have our dorky panel of geeks. We got our nerdy friend, Jason Summer.
I want the truth.
Nice. We got my fiance, Cynthia Taylor.
Heyo.
We got my brother, Josh Winter.
Cruise control.
Hey.
And our geeky friend, Christian James.
You can't handle the truth.
All right. Thank you
Nice,
for that,
I like
guys. Thank you. Yes, so Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning is coming out this week. So to celebrate, we want to do a Tom Cruise-a-thon.
I reckon this is a good idea.
Is it a ghost reckoning?
Show me the money. Okay, we're getting them all out of the way. All right, so...
Corey?
Yep.
You complete me.
How many good quotes does Tom Cruise have? Can we talk about that for a second?
Many.
So many. So many.
Like, look, a samurai.
So, yes, if you're not familiar with the bracket fight system, it's a typical 32 bracket system. It's like the Final Four in basketball. You have these head-to-head battles. You pick one of the favorites from that fight. Then you go on to the next round. And eventually you get down to the final two to figure out which one is the very best. Okay? So, I will say we're not doing every single Tom Cruise movie.
He's had a prolific career.
Which ones did you not include?
So, there is a list. So, right off the bat, I just took away the ones where he was making a very small appearance. So, I took away Austin Powers' Goldmember because that was a very quick cameo.
Very lame.
Is Tropic Thunder on here?
Unfortunately, I took away Tropic.
No!
He
That
made-
would have won.
He made that movie.
That would have won.
He did, but he was not one of the top billed actors. He was only in a couple scenes. So,
True story. I did not realize that was him until the end credits.
Yeah.
I did not either. Not a clue.
so I did actually have. I think we have 32 Tom Cruise films here. He's done, I think, 52 somewhere around
Holy
there.
cow.
Only around like 40-ish that were like he was a top billed actor. But I do have a lot of his older stuff too. But I did have to make some cuts to give us an even 32 bracket.
Is Days of Thunder on here?
Days of Thunder is on here. Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. I left in all the ones that were at least critically acclaimed. I had to cut some of the ones that were going to be obvious first round
Knockouts.
outs.
Like,
So I took away things like, unfortunately, I did take away Legend. I'm sorry. Are you out? Are you
you know what?
It was never going to make it to the end. It was never going to make it.
I mean,
it's good. It was never going to make it.
I mean,
to the
it
end.
was more. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm just gonna.
Are all 30 Mission Impossibles on here?
All the Mission Impossibles are on here. I also took away things like Rock of Ages. He had a big role in that film,
Yeah,
but
he did.
it wasn't going to make it past the first round. Let's be honest.
His singing was okay.
It was all right.
Who else was it? Alec Baldwin?
I also
Alec
took away
Baldwin in that?
things
Yeah.
like The Color of
Yeah.
Money and Cocktail. But you'll get the... Cocktail was panned.
Bro.
Okay? It was panned.
It's still a classic Tom Cruise movie, though.
Panned.
It experienced
Just
great
because-
success on home video.
It did.
Right, and just because it was panned doesn't mean that his part wasn't good.
By Corey's definition, we will never have Shawshank Redemption on any of these movies.
Why?
I had
Or
to
on any
make
of these
cuts.
lists.
Oh, because it was panned.
No one went to see it in the theater,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
had to make cuts.
How great was
Sorry.
1994, though?
Yeah.
Just
It was-
as a year.
It was a good year. Good year.
I don't remember it.
Let's
This
get
is my
into it.
sophomore year of high school.
Oh my God, you're old.
So starting off our bracket fight here, yet again, we have a 32 bracket here. So there's going to be 60 on this side, 60 on the other side. What happens with the software we're using, we're actually going to go all the way through one side to figure out what that final two movie on the left side is. Then we'll do the right side and figure out what makes it to the final two on that side. So we're going to do all these movies on the left first. So first round.
Should we choose to accept it? See?
Nice. Nicely done.
Yes.
All right. So right off the bat, we got a couple of big hitters here. We got Jerry Maguire and Mission Impossible
Shut
Dead
up.
Reckoning.
Just shut up.
Wow.
So very, very different movies here.
Yes.
We got like a, what would you call it? Drama comedy.
Dramedy.
Dramedy?
Or a rom
There's a word
com.
for
It's
it.
a rom com.
Then you got a big action adventure thriller.
Yeah.
So, two very different ends of his career. This was like what 80s all the way to 2020s.
Ni-
It was
90s.
90s.
Was it
yeah.
90s?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Uh,
Yeah.
So both very good in very different ways.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's almost like you really can't put them against each other, but I would have to say
I'm going to say Mission Impossible.
Dead
I
Reckoning.
was about to say one has Haley Atwell.
Yeah, and that's how I decided. That's seriously how I
So-
decided. I like Haley Atwell way more than I like Renee Zellweger. So
Oof, that was her, wasn't it?
yes, it
It
was.
was. What about Cuba?
Oh yeah, that's who it
That was
was.
Cuba.
Is Cuba good?
What's he done for me lately?
Not much. I think he hasn't done anything since Snow Dogs.
Since
No,
radio.
he did the O.J. Simpson thing
Oh,
on
that's true.
FX.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's so good.
Is he still? In
it was
jail?
really good.
Oh, he did go to jail, didn't he?
Just
did.
for a minute.
Oof.
I think he's out.
He was
Anyway,
smiling.
Tom
Anyway.
Cruise. So Dead Reckoning.
Dead Reckoning,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dead
fantastic.
Reckoning.
For some reason, did not do well at the box office. I guess people are still kind of iffy on theaters when this came out, but
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
was so good.
What year did it come out?
Last year, 2024.
That's right, because we've got part 2 coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is
Part
not really
two.
part 2 anymore. It's a whole
Right.
thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you guys are saying Dead Reckoning.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, Jerry. You did not show us the money.
Oh,
Wait, wait.
All right. So
Nice.
next up, we got Oblivion, a sci-fi film, going up against Jack Reacher, the sequel, Never Go Back.
Oblivion.
Oblivion.
yeah, I'm going to say Oblivion.
Oh, okay. That was quick.
Especially, I mean, and you can't undo this. The new Reacher is just so good
Yeah.
and just
yeah.
knocks Tom Cruise's out of the water. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not that Tom Cruise did a bad job. He
No,
just wasn't
but-
right for the role.
But
No.
it was, this is,
Yeah,
This
he-
was Tom Cruise getting to play a character because he's Tom Cruise.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oblivion is way more edgy and I love sci-fi.
Plus, it has Morgan Freeman.
Oh, it does.
Always
doesn't it?
that.
Oblivion moves on to the next round. So next up, we have Mission Impossible 3 and going against War of the Worlds.
Mission Impossible 3.
I'm
Mission
going to say
Impossible
War
3
of the
was
Worlds.
so good.
I'm going to say War of the Worlds.
No,
It was Spielberging.
but Dakota Fanning in that movie screamed way too much.
Yeah, she was supposed to be
I
annoying.
was so bored with War of the Worlds.
Was she just supposed to be annoying?
yes,
That
she's a
is-
child.
No.
Spielberg, you did it wrong. man.
Mission Impossible.
So I loved War of the Worlds. I thought it was a fantastic movie. But Mission Impossible 3 had Philip Seymour Hoffman as the
did.
bad guy.
It did.
Philip
R.I.P.
Seymour Hoffman.
Yes. Plus, it was, Tom Cruise running for the entire movie. It was awesome. So we're saying Mission Impossible 3?
It's where he really hit
Yeah.
his stride.
Yeah.
Ah.
You guys are killing me. All right. Yeah. So most votes for, I know we got some people loving War of the Worlds, but
It's
Mission
just
Impossible
me. It's just me. It's
Yeah.
fine.
3? Okay. Moving on to the next round.
One of these things is not like the other.
So now we got Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, which the entire team here actually just finished watching.
It's
Yes.
redonkulous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Going against the classic Days of Thunder.
I mean, it's not even close. It's
Yeah,
Ghost
it's-
Protocol.
Protocol.
Yeah.
Days of Thunder's good. It's no Ghost Protocol.
I
Ghost
just,
Protocol is going to win this.
I just inherently have something against NASCAR. I don't know why. And like
it's very,
Talladega Nights barely
very,
made it.
it's very big.
Yeah,
and ugly.
NASCAR is really just one directional.
Yeah, it's just like go fast, turn
Oh.
left. I mean, it's just what else is there?
Yeah.
So it's-
See, thank Corey. Thanks.
Go
Thanks.
fast, turn left.
They turn right nowadays.
Only sometimes.
Yeah,
On purpose?
yeah, they have road courses. We're not going to
Oh.
get into it. Anyway,
They
so
turn right if something's really
That's,
going wrong.
that's that NASCAR.
MI-14.
MI-14. All right.
Yes.
That's an easy pick, I think. So moving on to the next round. Now we got one of his
Ooh.
classic films, Magnolia, going up against Night and Day. I think this is an easy one for me.
I
Magnolia.
love
Magnolia.
Night and Day.
I was going to say Night and Day was hilarious, actually.
Magnolia.
Are you guys familiar with Magnolia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what are we picking here?
Magnolia.
Night and Day.
I mean, we can pick Magnolia if you want to. It's not going to hurt my feelings.
Right.
I just think Night and Day is underappreciated.
Like first, I'll kill myself and then her.
So I kind of think we're split.
Yeah, that's one of the lines. It was hilarious.
It was one of
so
the.
serious.
It was the first movie where I saw Tom Cruise being funny.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's a good point. This was a very comedic role, but also still actiony.
Yeah.
So, okay, whether or not Magnolia or Night and Day is better than Magnolia, I enjoy Night and Day more. But it was
Yes.
more of an enjoyment factor rather than a better than. So,
Is there a difference though?
yeah, there is. Like, again, I love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
It's not a good movie.
But Back to the Future is a better time travel movie.
So it's worth noting Magnolia is the film where Tom Cruise was actually nominated for Best Supporting Actor at the Academy Awards.
That
didn't-
definitely did not happen in Night and Day. Wasn't that kind of movie?
So I'm actually going to vote Magnolia.
I'll vote Magnolia. I enjoyed Night and Day better, but Magnolia's better.
I'm sticking to my guns.
So we got Magnolia as well.
Indeed.
I mean, Magnolia already has it.
Yeah.
This one I'm not qualified to vote on, but I will say Night and Day because I like the line that Jason said.
All right. Love it. So Magnolia moves on. I think a slight upset there. And now we got Risky Business versus Mission Impossible 2.
It's easy. Anything against Mission Impossible 2 is going to win.
It's so bad.
It's not that bad.
It's so bad.
It's not that bad.
It
But
is-
Risky Business was really good.
It is 96% slow-mo.
That's awesome.
Is this John Woo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
John Woo won.
John Woo.
Okay, so Risky Business is probably one of those movies that also cemented Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
As an acting star.
I will say, Mission Impossible 2 actually had an awesome story. Just didn't really come across. I actually like the bad guy too. He was menacing.
I think the longer you think about it, you're going to realize you really like Mission
No, I
Impossible
actually hate
2.
Mission Impossible 2.
No, you don't.
I've tried most. I
I
think I gotta
like
go.
that. The longer you think about it, the more you're going to realize that you really liked it.
I gotta go Risky Business.
Risky Business, yeah.
It's fine.
Josh has kind of been.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about long-haired Tom Cruise.
Right? I'm the same way. Not a fan.
Feels weird.
Like, it was also such a dramatic departure from the first one.
Right.
Yeah, it was like,
Dramatic.
right. Yeah. Again, also threw me off.
It has the opening rock climbing sequence.
Doesn't matter. He's doing it with long hair.
True.
Sweetheart. Long hair Tom Cruise, short hair Tom Cruise.
Risky Business.
Nice.
You're all
Moving
wrong.
on.
Also, Ray-Ban.
Like the yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
I think one that
This is
people.
probably the first.
So yeah, one
Ooh.
that I think a
Yeah.
lot of people have kind of forgotten about was Valkyrie
Yeah, I'm saying Valkyrie.
versus Vanilla Sky. Valkyrie, if you don't remember, was the Nazi one where it actually has the secret plot to take down Hitler
Based on a true story.
based
Yep.
on a true story. Versus Vanilla Sky, which is obviously a classic. So what are we thinking here?
It's
Honestly,
Valkyrie.
almost
Valkyrie.
any movie where you're talking about taking down Nazis, I want to vote for. So,
I mean,
Valkyrie.
Kanye West had kind of Vanilla Sky in one of his songs.
He also has a song about Nazism. So,
Well,
He has a lot of things about Nazism.
wide range, actually.
what thing did he have about Vanilla Sky?
yeah, he says something, and then he's like Tom Cruise in Vanilla Sky.
Oh, like a direct reference.
Right. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
No big takeaways from Vanilla
Yeah.
Sky here. The song was actually a Paul McCartney song that was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Original Song.
I feel like we already picked Valkyrie, Corey.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Moving on. All right.
Ooh, this is a good one.
We got Interview with the Vampire versus Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
This is
Interview with
gonna
a
be-
Vampire is one of those movies that I'm so mad they didn't keep making them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I think we got to go with Interview with the Vampire.
And what's the show nowadays is really good.
There's a show.
There's
Yeah.
a show.
I love that.
Yeah, they're going to keep making it.
Yeah.
That said, Rogue Nation's where Henry Cavill does the arm reload.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Oh, wait, it's not?
That's Fallout.
Oh, it was Fallout.
Rogue Nation.
It's funny
was
that you
really
really
good.
popped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
It's a solid, good movie.
Like once Ghost Protocol came along and Mission Impossible, they never stopped getting good. But I feel like there's better Mission Impossibles. So I'm
Okay.
okay with bumping out Rogue Nation now
Okay.
for a better one.
Interview with the Vampire.
But he strapped himself to a plane.
plane.
An actual plane.
Okay. Cool stunts do not make a better movie.
It literally does.
But also, it is a
yeah.
good movie.
I'm not saying it's not the better
It
movie.
literally does.
yeah.
I'm not saying it's not the better movie of the. I am saying that, but
It's literally what you're saying.
So it sounds like we're doing,
Yeah.
regardless,
Yeah.
Interview with the Vampire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rogue Nation. You do not move on.
I guess compared with the two, MI5 sucked.
No.
Because of Vampire.
That was a
Okay.
stretch.
All right.
All right, so now we're going back to the top to actually do our matchups from the first round of knockouts. So now we have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning versus Oblivion.
Ooh.
Dead Reckoning.
Do we have any other Mission Impossible movies in these last?
We
seasons?
have, yes, on the
three-
other 16, we'll have 4 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, it's Mission Impossible. Oblivion was fine. I've never felt compelled to rewatch
It's
it.
a great
yeah.
concept movie. It's a great
It was a good
sci-fi.
sci-fi. It was
Yeah,
good
it's
sci-fi.
good. But yeah, the rewatchability is, yeah, you're right.
Huh.
Okay. Well, that was easy. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning moves on. Bye-bye, Oblivion. All right. Now we got Mission Impossible 3 versus Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Oof.
Ghost Protocol's ridiculous.
It is, but Mission
It is
Impossible...
ridiculous.
Ah, crap. I knew this was going to happen.
In my opinion, Ghost Protocol might be the single best Mission
Go
Impossible
rewatch.
movie.
So, okay,
Go rewatch all of it.
just for the hell of it, let's do a refresher of Mission Impossible 3.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Okay.
What else do you need?
Yeah, but this is where we first meet Simon Pegg and that team.
I'm
Yeah.
mixing my Tom Cruises.
Dun, dun,
Technically, it's the same.
This
Tom
was
Cruise.
Mission Impossible
That's
3 was the
true.
one with the bridge scene where the fighter jet comes in and blows up the bridge while he's on it.
and he goes sideways.
Yeah, and like Philip Seymour Hoffman gets he
It was awesome. It made no sense with physics, but it was awesome.
4. I vote for it.
It's still Ghost Protocol.
Yeah, it's Ghost Protocol.
I know you love Mission Impossible 3. Ghost Protocol is factually better.
all right.
There it is.
Ghost Protocol moves on. All right. Now we got Risky Business versus Magnolia.
I'm going to say Risky
Uh,
Business.
Yeah.
Risky. Yeah.
Those sick Ray-Bans.
Yep. Risky Business.
He didn't have Ray-Bans in Magnolia. I don't think.
Maybe not.
Also, they made fun of Magnolia in Jane and Silent Bob Strike Back. They did
Sure.
not make fun of Risky Business.
No one makes fun of Risky Business. That's not true.
So,
It's literally one of the most parodied things on the face of the planet.
That's the one where he slides in the
Yes.
socks,
Yeah.
right? Yes.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
that
Yeah.
is iconic.
Yeah.
So now we got Valkyrie versus Interview with the Vampire. who-
Interview.
They have two very similar posters.
Interview.
They
Yeah, it
do.
wasn't very creative back then. Face and
I
fade.
think
and
these were
everything
like
else.
20 years apart, weren't they?
Interview.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Interview?
Still not
Interview.
creative.
Interview.
Interview, yeah.
I mean, it has vampires.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, there's 3 interviews.
And Tom Cruise does not age.
He started aging a little bit, unfortunately.
I mean,
If you see him outside of the movie in an
Yeah.
actual interview, you're like, whoo.
Yeah.
they took that tape off.
All right, we got a Mission Impossible matchup. Mission Impossible the Dead Reckoning versus Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
Ghost Protocol.
Ghost Protocol.
There you go. There's 3.
That was way
That's all
too
you
easy,
need.
guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Far too easy.
Ghost Protocol moves on. Now we got Risky Business versus Interview with the
Oh.
Vampire.
Interview.
Interview. I didn't expect interview to
Interview.
score this high.
Yeah, right.
Interview.
But
Well-
man, it is good though.
Yeah. Also, in case you forgot, it's also a Brad Pitt vehicle.
No
Also,
one was
Kirsten
there for Brad
I was
Pitt.
just about to say young Kirsten Dunst. Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
So we're all saying Interview?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Interesting surprise pick here. Now, I
Mm.
believe we're down to our final 4 on the
Oh.
left side. So
Oof.
deciding who gets into the final round of the top 2, we have Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol versus Interview with the Vampire.
Ghost Protocol.
So you have acting versus a good action movie.
One of
God.
the best.
What say
action
you,
movies.
actor?
Yeah,
This is one of the best action movies of all time.
it's
Versus drama.
I think especially
I'm
when you
torn.
consider everything other than Tom Cruise in the movie, it's very easily Ghost Protocol. Brad Pitt just moped the entire time in Interview with the Vampire. And I've never wanted to shake a child harder than Kirsten Dunst in that movie.
No,
You know what?
Carl.
I'm
Okay, fair.
okay.
Carl.
I'm okay.
Just stay in the damn house,
Stay
Carl.
in the house.
I'm gonna dissent and go with Interview with a Vampire.
All right.
But what is it?
So what were we saying?
They said
Yeah.
MI4.
Yes.
I'm going Mission Impossible.
There you go. There's 3. Okay.
Ghost Protocol.
All
There you go.
right.
There's 4.
Jason's
On
wrong.
YouTube.
I'm a loser.
All right, so that Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol makes it into the
Oh.
final 2.
Oh.
So now we move into the other side of the bracket here.
Get it
Now,
out of here.
Our first matchup, we got The Last Samurai versus Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Gotta
go
pick
with Rain Man.
Yeah.
Like,
But still, such good movies can. God, that was.
you thought Last Samurai was good?
I
Yes,
enjoyed it.
last
yeah.
time I was really good.
I did not like it.
Why didn't you
Again,
like it?
long
All right,
hair,
just because
Tom
you
Cruise.
didn't like it doesn't mean it wasn't good. You're just
Okay.
like,
Let's see what
was
the
it?
critics say.
What do you mean you liked it?
Oh yeah, what's the head to head on the critic score?
So The Last Samurai.
Well, Rain Man is Oscar winning.
Mm-hmm.
Back when the Oscars meant something.
Oof.
Yeah. Last Samurai has a 66%.
Okay. I'm just saying which I prefer. I'm not saying. Also, Ken Watanabe is awesome in it. Also, I love saying Ken Watanabe.
It did receive 4 Academy Award nominations. The Last Samurai did. So, yeah. Just wasn't my thing.
Okay.
Wasn't my thing.
Okay.
But we're saying Rain Man?
Rain
Rain
Man.
Man.
Rain Man.
Rain Man moves on.
Definitely.
Now we have the first Jack Reacher
Ooh.
movie
Collateral.
versus Collateral.
Collateral.
Ooh,
Collateral.
interesting. So this is a movie where Tom Cruise actually played a bad guy, which is so
Yeah.
out of character for him.
I think
Loved it.
Collateral outfoxed Jack's Reacher.
All right, Collateral moves on.
Jason, it's because you want it so bad.
Just
I'm
don't
not giving it to
acknowledge
you.
it. No.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my God.
I mean, do we really need to ask?
Edge of Tomorrow versus A Few Good Men.
I
You
obviously-
can't handle the truth.
I actually watched Edge of Tomorrow.
Sorry.
Actually yesterday.
Yeah, it slaps.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But A Few Good
Like,
Men. No.
but
Yeah.
at the same time, A Few Good Men is way better.
So you can handle the truth. Thank you.
I can.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to dissent Edge of Tomorrow.
No.
Yep.
Just because?
I'm going to Scalea this thing.
You just wanted to say dissent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good word.
But Demi Moore of it.
I would, yeah. Few Good Men.
It has
Few
to
Good
be
Men.
good. You need to watch that. It's a good one. You like it.
Have you not seen it?
No, but I will say, out of those two, I have heard things about A Few Good Men. I haven't really heard anything about
Solid,
Edge of Tomorrow.
excellent movie.
If you're playing the movie game, that's the movie to go to.
Yeah.
Because everyone's in it.
Yeah.
True story.
Who was in it?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Jack Nicholson.
Were you even listening?
That was all I needed. I've gotten all the information I can possibly want now.
Oh, guys. Oh, guys.
Oh, this is a tough one.
No, it
Top
isn't. Maverick.
No.
My grandma loved it.
Top Gun
Everyone
Maverick.
loved it.
Mission Impossible.
Top Gun Maverick versus Mission Impossible, the original Mission Impossible.
The original Mission Impossible.
Top Gun
That's
Maverick.
my
Maverick.
Maverick.
But Mission Impossible had exploding gum.
and the Cranberries.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick had real fighter jets. Like, come on.
Mission
Exploding gum.
Impossible was like revolutionary in the summer of 1996.
Top Gun Maverick saved the theater.
It did.
They really did.
True.
It's not even a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a poster for Top Gun Maverick in our
MI1.
studio. Why is that?
Am I?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Where's the Mission Impossible poster? Exactly. Shut up, Jason.
You know what? Oh, I'm sorry that we can't all ride the bandwagon at the same time.
We don't want you on the
Yeah.
wagon.
Seats 4.
I don't. Nice. That's fast.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Top Gun Maverick moves on.
Nice shot by Christian. Jesus.
All right, now our next
Ooh.
matchup: Born on the 4th of July versus the original Top Gun.
Tom Cruise loves America.
He does.
And America
America
loves him.
Tom Cruise.
So,
So this was one of his early credits. This came out in 1989.
yeah. So these are contemporary movies. Like we're talking 3 years apart, I think. Top Gun being 86, I think. Born on the 4th of July is 89.
Let's see. Top Gun. Actually, yeah, you're right. Top Gun 86, Born on 4th of July 89.
So
Here's the thing.
Close up.
Has anyone ever looked cooler than Tom Cruise did in Top Gun?
That is. That's true.
Val
Well,
Kilmer.
Facts.
Ooh. Yeah.
That was
So,
peak Val Kilmer.
Looking at some awards here.
RP.
Born the 4th of July did really well at the 62nd Annual Academy
Yeah.
Awards. It received 8 nominations, including Best Picture and Best Actor for Cruise. It was his first nomination for acting, and the film won for Best Director,
Yeah, I think
as well as Best Film Editing.
Top Gun was the more fun movie, but I'm going to say Born on the 4th of July was the better movie.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah,
I
I
actually
don't know if
don't
I
have-
can forgive him for Goose, though.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Do it for Goose. Born on the 4th of July. It was ruled an accident, by the way.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was his
Mhm.
best
It was.
friend.
Was it though?
I'm going Born on 4th of July.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, neither
That's
one of
great.
these is going to win, so it's fine. Like, I don't really care. But
All right, one that I
Ooh.
think a lot of people have forgotten about as well: American Made
Again.
versus Mission Impossible
Again, made on
Fallout.
based off a true story. American Made is.
American Made was fun.
Yeah.
Fallout's better.
Oh yeah, so this is Fallout, which is actually regarded as one of the best action films of all time. This is my favorite Mission Impossible. It's gotta-
Every Mission Impossible you've talked about is your favorite Mission Impossible.
This one
Except for 2.
This one has so much suspense, and it has.
And this is the one where Henry Cavill reloads.
Yeah.
Mhm. And they have the dueling helicopters. Yeah.
I'm in.
Oh yeah.
Mission Impossible Fallout moves on. Now we have
Ooh.
Eyes Wide Shut versus Minority Report.
Eyes wide shut.
Eyes Wide Shut got Kubrick killed.
Minority Report.
What?
Yeah, the Illuminati killed Kubrick after Eyes Wide Shut came out.
Talk to your conspiracy guy. See what he
He'll
says
know
about it.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't feel like sitting
Engaging.
through 45 minutes of things that I don't care about.
Minority Report is actually one of my favorite movies.
Mine too. It's a great movie.
And it's had like it's kind of stuck in there in the zeitgeist. Like a lot of things take inspiration from Minority Report. It gets referenced all
based
the
on a Philip K. Dick short story.
You just wanted to say Dick.
Who also wrote Blade Runner.
time. Oh, that checks out.
It's one of my favorite Futurama episodes.
Yes, that is a good one. Yes, you're right.
That's what we're saying, guys.
I'm saying Minority Report deserves to go on, and Eyes Wide Shut got Stanley Kubrick killed.
Okay.
All right, Minority Report moves on. Now we got.
Gee. I wonder.
I forgot that was on here. So we got the Mummy reboot versus The Firm.
The Firm. I wanted to like The Mummy so bad.
It
Yeah.
should have been good.
There's no point in The Mummy where he yells, because you're on the wrong side of the river. So
It
doesn't
wasn't.
matter.
It wasn't that Mummy.
yeah, it was not that. I know.
Justice for Brendan Fraser. Fraser?
Fraser.
Fraser.
Yeah.
Fraser.
It's like a
Fraser.
zzz.
Yeah.
Zzz. The Firm
The Firm.
moves on.
I think it's a firm choice. You knew it was coming.
Okay, Rain Man versus Collateral. Back at the top now, doing
Rain
the next
Man.
round.
Collateral.
Rain
Rain
Man.
Man.
Rain Man.
Collateral.
Collateral. Yeah.
3 says
Rain
Rain Man.
Man.
Ah.
And this is why democracy is bad.
Ah.
Which is why we have a republic, not a democracy.
So Rain Man moves on. Well, okay.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
have to click it.
Is it because of the hair? Is that not doing
No, it's because it's
I
an
mean, yeah, the
exceptional-
gray hair looks bad.
No, it does not. Tom Cruise looks sick with gray hair.
Nah.
Oh, it's a good movie. I love Collateral, but Rain Man's a better movie.
All right.
Ooh,
Oh, crap.
Ooh.
Maverick.
A Few Good Men versus Top Gun Maverick.
A few good men.
Maverick.
This is hard
It is
because you're
hard.
really you're
They're
comparing
both Navy movies.
you're comparing substance versus adrenaline. Like,
Maverick.
A few
Maverick.
good men.
Maverick.
I think I got to go A Few Good Men. It's
Maverick.
such a good movie.
Maverick.
Such a good movie.
I love Top Gun Maverick.
Maverick.
A
This
Few
is
Good Men is factually the better movie.
You're factually wrong, Maverick.
Oh,
That's a negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. Few Good Men for me.
Maverick.
mm,
It is an exceptional movie. I mean,
it is
Top Gun Maverick is a great action movie. And then again, for me, with the direction that the end took, they should have killed Maverick.
No, because then we won't get Maverick 2.
Then they should have gone a different direction.
The
with
Mavericking.
the story,
The Mavericking. Maverick 2, the Mavericking.
or it's just Maverick with 3 R's in it.
So
The
it-
Maverick
Good Men.
Reckoning.
yeah, it's
Few Good Men.
a crossover with RRR.
I want to see the dance sequence from Maverick.
It's actually a crossover with Tropic Thunder. He puts on the fat suit.
Yeah.
Oh my god! That'd be great.
So we got. I know we got A Few Good Men's.
Few Good Men.
Yeah.
We got Top Gun Maverick.
Few Good Men.
Few Good Men. Oh, so
Yep.
Your vote doesn't matter. All right.
Yeah.
No, I voted a few good men.
Oh, okay. So Josh is the outlier.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Now we got Born on the 4th of July versus Mission Impossible Fallout.
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 Doesn't matter. He's already overruled. Moving on.
Okay, that's right. All three.
Vetoed.
Yep.
Well, before Born on the 4th of July goes away, any final thoughts?
I think Fallout's better.
Okay.
Vietnam.
What'd you say?
What?
All right. Now we got
Ooh.
Minority Report versus The Firm.
Minority.
Minority
Report.
Yeah,
Report.
Minority Report.
The Firm was fine. I don't.
Yeah.
But like, it's.
I
I'm
never-
never like. Oh, let's watch The Firm.
Yeah, Minority
know?
Report is like,
Like-
damn, this was crazy.
Okay. Minority Report moves on. Easy one. Back up at the top, we got Rain Man versus A Few Good Men.
Few good men.
Thank you.
Concur.
Any dissenters?
I agree.
Rain Man.
Loser.
I mean, it's not going to matter. It's losing. But
That's right. Yeah.
All right. Now we got. Is this making up our final four yet?
You're getting close.
Let's say there's still 12 in the box. Is that-
Yes,
that-
it was something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Fallout.
Yeah, this
It's-
is our
it's Fallout.
final four round. So,
Oh.
Mission Impossible Fallout versus Minority Report.
Fallout.
Fallout.
Thank you for making
Minority
this
Report.
easy. Oh, well, you didn't.
This doesn't
win.
matter. So, but
Any send-offs for Minority Report?
no,
Bye.
just a big
I feel
middle
like
finger to MI6.
I feel like you should have seen this one coming.
Heyo.
Fallout moves on.
Got a red ball for you.
All right. I believe this is
Ooh.
going to decide who's in the final two. So we have A Few Good Men versus Mission Impossible Fallout.
A Few Good Men. Again, good story, good acting. Just takes it.
Here's what I'm deciding. A Few Good Men could have worked without Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible Fallout, by that point, would not have worked without Tom Cruise.
I'm going-
Ergo, it is the better Tom Cruise movie.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise acted really well. in
Yeah,
A
this
Few
is
Good Men.
probably one of his best acting roles.
I don't know who would have been a better choice at the time.
What year was it?
This
92?
92, so
Yeah.
as old as I am.
John Travolta. Done.
Eh.
Yeah.
So this was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture.
Was it Aaron Sorkin's
This wasn't Aaron
Yeah.
Sorkin.
screenplay?
Yep.
Who is a great...
They do a lot of walking and talking.
Few Good Men for me.
So I gotta go Fallout. Like I've watched this movie so many times. It is so good.
I also say Fallout.
Well, this is the way it should be. It should be in these later brackets.
This is where it gets hard.
Yeah, this is the way it should be. So
Yeah,
I
again,
won't-
this is the final four. I mean, this is, whichever one does fall out. This is,
Ha.
however falls out.
it's the top four. Top four Tom Cruise movies. So, not to shame any of these. Both
Right.
of them are fantastic.
A Few Good Men.
Crap.
Mm.
So you're the deciding vote, aren't you?
Mm.
We
Think
all-
real hard about if you ever want to be in that chair again.
Okay. Before you decide. So we know about A Few Good Men. Some awards were sent its way. Let's read about
Some awards.
Let's read about Mission Impossible Fallout real quick. Okay. Mission Impossible Fallout received universal acclaim when it came out, particularly for its standout set pieces, and received several awards. It also broke box office records for the series and grossed $791 million worldwide, making it the highest grossing film in the Mission Impossible series and the 8th highest grossing film of 2018.
It just makes it a good action movie.
It is highly regarded as one of the best action films of all time.
Yeah, weren't we just debating different genres earlier?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Few Good
And
Men.
action will put more butts in the seats than drama
But that's
every
not what
single
we're
time.
talking about. We're talking about which is the
I don't
better
know.
movie.
If we're talking about which is the better movie, I'm thinking how much money it made should come into play. If I make the greatest film of all time and no one sees it, was it a good movie?
This does hold a 98% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Fallout does. 98%.
What's
what
A Few
about,
Good Men?
what about A Few Good Men?
92.
97.
Yeah.
84.
Oh, suck it, nerds.
Oh, no.
Now, granted, this movie came out before Rotten Tomatoes was the thing, so it only has 68 reviews officially on it.
Oh,
So only people who feel strongly one way or the other.
Mhm.
You've not changed my mind. I'm just saying.
Wasn't trying to. We're trying to get Cynthia.
but A Few Good Men, though.
Fallout.
Yes! Welcome to the family.
I feel like there was some pressure.
There was.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
There were a few
Mhm.
good men and one good lady.
Ha.
There was one lady.
You know what?
I'm sorry
You know
we
what?
had a falling out.
You can be Kevin Pollak. You can
So-
be Kevin Pollak.
We
That's
got a problem
gross.
here, guys. We got a problem.
Oh no!
Our final two to determine the best Tom Cruise film of all time. We got Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol versus Mission Impossible Fallout.
How more redonkulous was the other one over the other?
Well, I mean, they get progressively more
redonkulous. Yeah.
So having just
It's
recently,
like Fast and the Furious. Just
just recently
Fast
rewatched
Furious
Ghost
way to do it.
Protocol.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was kind of underwhelmed having also recently rewatched Fallout because it really takes it up a notch. Plus, you got Henry Cavill.
They fight in the bathroom for like 10
That
minutes.
bathroom scene is intense.
all right. If you can
Also,
make a 10-minute
hanging on the Burj Khalifa.
The Mia Khalifa, yes.
edit.
No, we're going to see if it stays in there.
But man, and also the setup for Fallout is really intense because they lose the nuclear warhead out of his hands, and like he has to go to the hospital scene where he actually like puts on the Wolf Blitzer mask.
They almost lose Russian nuclear missile codes.
Yeah, it's a recurring.
It's
theme.
always about
Yeah.
They get disavowed a lot.
Say-
Yeah.
say nuclear vessels.
So Tom Cruise broke his ankle filming Fallout because he was going that hard, like running across
Okay,
rooftops.
all right. I think the wrong things are being focused on what makes a movie good.
There was a helicopter battle at the end.
Okay, there
That's
you go.
the kind of thing that makes
Okay.
a movie good.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you broke your foot during a stunt. Has nothing to do with the movie.
Oh, whatever. You dumped one of your favorite movies of the year down to a 4.25 or something because you felt like a fight scene went just a little too long. So I don't know if
That
you're the
was
one who
part of
gets
the
to
movie.
decide.
That was part of the movie.
So was Tom Cruise breaking his foot.
That is not.
They
part of the
used
movie.
that take.
Did they?
Did
They
they?
did.
Did they say that his foot was broken in the movie?
Nobody limped a little.
Okay, then.
I'm going Fallout. Official vote, Fallout,
Fallout.
for me.
I say
Fallout.
Fallout. Yeah.
Fallout.
All that arguing and
Because it's fun.
so is anyone saying Ghost Protocol?
No.
Yes.
Well,
I want you to descend at one point.
You just want to say Descent.
Yeah.
well, I guess it's going to be a Fallout with us.
I already made that
Yeah,
joke.
she made
last
that
round.
joke.
Wow.
Mission Impossible Fallout is the best Tom Cruise film ever released. Until possibly Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning coming out this week in theaters. We're not doing an official review here on Eat Sleep Nerd, but I'm sure we'll talk about it at some point.
I'm going to go see it.
I'll go see it.
Why don't
I'll
we
go
do
see
an
it.
official review?
I'm going to dump those kids
We
at
might
home.
have time. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see if we
Yeah.
have time.
We're gonna
see
be
what-
kind of busy.
I mean, if we keep it to like 15 minutes, we could do it. We could do it.
Or we just do one of those quick little videos of all of us just saying, it's redonkulous.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Well, there we go. Stay tuned to our channel. YouTube.com/@eatsleepnerd.
What?
What's
Mission
happening?
Impossible Fallout. If you don't agree with us, I don't care.
Jason's
but also
had
leave
one
it
whole
in
drink.
the comments. Let us know what your favorite Tom Cruise movie of all time is. Even if it wasn't included in our bracket, yet again, I had to make some tough cuts to make this
Cocktail.
bracket. Cocktail apparently was one of the favorites going into this.
I mean, the soundtrack was really
I still think A Few Good Men is his best movie.
So, I mean,
Worked out.
let's do a little recap. I mean, A Few Good Men was a top 4 film. Interview with the Vampire was a top 4 film.
That one surprised me.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But I mean, it just sometimes it's just against who you're up against.
Two over some of his like most drama of his dramas against his action. Even though it's the
Yeah.
same movie.
Right? Yeah, I got you. I'm going to say this. It's going to be controversial.
This show?
When I say this, please understand. Doesn't mean I don't like Tom Cruise as an actor because I think he's awesome as an actor. I think he's overrated.
Get the out.
Yeah, I think you're overrated.
Oh,
I probably am. It's okay. All I need to do is overrate myself, and I'll be good.
So what do we think is the
Yeah.
worst Tom Cruise movie on this list out of these 32?
On this list,
good question.
Because you cut some of the ones you didn't think would make it past the first
Like
round.
the easy cuts, yeah.
But what on
Um,
this list?
I really didn't care for Born on the 4th of July.
I think Magnolia might be pretty low too.
Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
the
Yep,
question.
that was
Oh.
it.
Eat, sleep, nerd, everybody.
Oh, the mummy. Yeah.
The Mummy.
Oh, yeah, I
Mummy.
forgot the mummy existed.
Oh, yeah, the
It's
Mummy.
by far the worst one. Yep.
Forgot about that. Forgot about that. All right, thank you for tuning in. If you have not already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@eatsleepnerd. I've added some graphics over my head every time I do that now, so
They'll say Eat Sleep Nerd
yeah.
over
Eat,
your
Sleep,
head.
Nerd. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, like this video if you have not already. Go watch the rest of our videos like those as well. Leave a comment below if you disagree or if you agree with our bracket. Let us know what you would change if you would change anything. Let us know which films you were disappointed didn't make the bracket at all. And then make sure you share this with your friends and family over on social media. That goes a long way into supporting this channel. And if you're on the go, please listen on podcast. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube Music. And then, Josh,
Yes.
big Tom Cruise fan over there.
Yes.
3 things nerds should do before they go watch some more Tom Cruise films.
Eat, sleep, nerd.
All right, take it easy, people.